What's going on? We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. Y'all know what the business is. I may have an unpopular opinion here, but I don't believe Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury will be the best fight of Saturday night. But make sure you guys check us out on Facebook, Twitter. Also, you can hit me up in the email or DM me or inbox me at any of those platforms. Video requests, questions. Try to get back to you on my quickest convenience. Also, we'll make a donation to the channel. That link's in the description as well. Also, the instrumental link is in the description for the intro video, all right? I believe Adonis Stevenson and Alexander Gvozdyk is going to produce the best fight Saturday night, in my opinion, okay? I don't believe in Tyson Fury. I've never seen Tyson Fury in an exciting fight. I've never seen Tyson Fury, be exciting. And if he wins, it's going to be a dull fight because his style is not pleasing. He likes to be, irky jerky and makes things ugly. And I heard Freddie Roach say if he could outbox Vladimir Klitschko, he can outbox Wilder. See, I don't believe that. Klitschko sucked. I'm telling you, man, Klitschko sucked at that point. I just watched that fight. And Klitschko had no aggressiveness. Okay, people talking about Fury had no aggressiveness versus Joseph Parker. Vladimir Klitschko had no aggressiveness. He was gun shy, all right? Very, very gun shy in this fight. Only punch he really let go was the left hook. And I think he let a right hand go or a left hook to hurt Tyson Fury or get his attention. All right? Other than that, I don't believe the narrative in Vladimir Klitschko was that good. We talked about it the other night. Just looking at his first 40 fights was atrocious, okay? His overall career obviously was overrated. And that's not a popular opinion. Everybody wants to say, respect the champ. Let's just keep it real. That era of heavyweight boxing was worse than this era. You have way more power players than Vladimir Klitschko and Vitaly had in their era. Now, had they fought each other, it'd have been a different conversation. But, like I said before, people say Deontay Wilder hadn't fought nobody, neither has Tyson Fury. Okay, period. You want to say a 40-year-old Vladimir Klitschko, a 38-year-old Vladimir Klitschko, so be it. Same guy who struggled versus Brian Jennings before that, all right? But that's here and no there. When is the last time you seen Tyson Fury in an exciting fight? Even when he beat up on Steve Cunningham, he got dropped. That was exciting. But after that, he just put his weight on Steve Cunningham and beat him. That wasn't exciting. And I think you could be headed to a Luis Ortiz type of fight. And I mean round 1 until the knockdown was around round 5 or 6 or something like that. Then it was exciting when Wilder knocked him down. But before that dead area, that gray area between knockdowns, that fight, it wasn't exciting. And that's why I had to rethink about giving that fight of the year. It wasn't an exciting fight. And I believe Tyson Fury is going to try to make it that type of fight. He ain't Luis Ortiz. And obviously, this ain't the fight that you want to see at heavyweight. Let's keep it real. Everybody's pumping this fight up because to make it seem, that's pumping the fight up. It's trying to make it a pageantry and trying to make and garnish it and trying to put their attention on this fight because they want to make this fight big and try to force AJ's hand. Okay, that's what it's about. Giving this fight all this artificial attention. This ain't the fight nobody wants to see. Nobody asked for Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder this year. Let's keep it real. I was on World Breaker Fighting last night, and I addressed this on his channel. A great debate between Low Place and Best Fight the Best. Some other brothers on there, Kurt Sugar and World Breaker Fighting. Adonis. We had great conversations. Okay. That was a good debate last night. But I had to address this. This ain't the fight. People saying, "Oh, this is the fight I want." No, this ain't the fight. The fight you want to see is AJ and Wilder. This is a sloppy seconds, This is the continued sloppy seconds you get in the sport of boxing. And once again, like I said before I go on about this topic, like I said last night on his channel as well too, boxing is the only sport that consistently disrespects its fans. And a lot of people don't get that. And I told that to Danny O'Connor last night, and they said, "Oh, this came out of left field." Boxing is the only sport that disrespects its fans. And what I mean by that is the only sport that give you second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth rate fights for the entire year. You rarely get first rate fights. Last year I don't even think we got no first rate fights. The number 1 guy versus the number 2 guy in the division. You didn't get none of those last year. on the divisions that most Americans care about. But again, you got you have a good fight. Adonis Stevenson versus Alexander Gvozdyk. Okay, you don't know who's 1 and 2 in the light heavyweight division until they continue to mix it out. Bivol, Alvarez, what I believe is number 1. Stevenson is up there. Alexander Gvozdyk, he definitely can come number 1. Some people say Artur Beterbiev. I don't believe in him. Okay, I might be missing a guy, but dude, Jack, I think he's second tier. But I think Gvozdyk and Stevenson is going to produce the best fight of the night. When I say the most competitive fight, I think it's going to be the most competitive fight. I think you will see knockdowns exchange in this fight. I think you're going to see two guys that's pretty still on top of their game right now. Gvozdyk 31, Stevenson is 41, but he's a young 41 in the sport of boxing. He's only been pro for 11 years, okay? He turned pro at 29, and I believe his style clash is going to be good. You got 2 live dogs. You ain't got one guy that had to strip 100 pounds and getting down to the weight and getting rushed. You don't have another guy that's just here for a check, and that's what I firmly believe. Tyson Fury is here for a check. He can say everything else you want to say about it, but you got a hungry Alexander Gvozdyk. You got a still lineal champion in Adonis Stevenson. If they want to strip him out, he's still the guy. That's a really good fight. You know, it's not a fight a lot of people talking about because obviously Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder is garnishing all the attention as heavyweights, as being heavyweights they should. But I'm here to tell you on Showtime, a regular Showtime before this fight card, I believe the best bang for your buck is on regular Showtime with Adonis Stevenson versus Alexander Gvozdyk. Excuse me. I really believe that. You know, I really believe, the orthodox southpaw, is going to make an explosive fight. You got, and what makes it so better is the styles. Stevenson is good at fighting taller fighters. I mean, he got a good straight left hand, and Gvozdyk got a good straight right hand. What is the orthodox? What is the orthodox poison or Achilles heel versus southpaw straight left hand? What's a southpaw's poison? Or downfall? From an orthodox fighter, it's a straight right hand. So you got the battle with two guys with really good straight left hands, really good straight right hand, southpaw orthodox. They got really good lead left hooks. Stevenson's kind of unorthodox, okay? And both got underrated uppercuts, and both have been on the canvas before. Both are really good fighters. You got one guy that keep at the end of his punches, good footwork, and Alexander Gvozdyk. And you got another guy, Stevenson, that can chop down the tree. He's done it before versus Fanfare 2 times. Tommy Caprese, he's done it before. And Gvozdyk doesn't have slick defense neither, and Stevenson ain't that slick neither. I think it produces a better fight. You got 2 top guys in a division versus a guy in Tyson Fury who ain't proved to be a top guy. All that shit he did in the past, calling him the lineal champ, he lost those belts. Okay? That's a fact. He lost those belts. He no longer has it. You can call him the lineal champ if you want to. That shit was 2 years ago. And 1,000 Krispy Kremes later. This is another time boxing is trying to, repack a bullshit ass fight. We should be getting Wilder and Joshua. And it might not be a popular opinion, but I just keep it real. And if people don't like me keeping it real, it is what it is. Don't listen to the channel. It's getting hard for me every day to come on here and talk boxing, okay? It's not because of the comments. It's just because of the BS that's going around the sport of boxing with the boxers not respecting the media, not respecting the fans. And when I say not respecting the fans, giving us bullshit fights and think we just going to take it. And then you got other channels that's just copying every video I do. Like, be original, man. Real talk, man. Tell your favorite YouTubers, man. I might be on everybody hate list, but tell your favorite YouTuber, get creative, man. Stop jocking off my channel, man. And real shit, a lot of dudes just it's cool to, I want to touch on that subject, I want to touch on that subject. These dudes take my shit and just like, come on, be original, man. If I stop talking boxing, man, I don't know what a lot of dudes are going to talk about, to be keeping real. But hey, it is what it is. Goodfellas Sports TV. We on to the next. About to get to this next video. I'm going to drop 2 boxing videos back to back. And once again, don't forget we on social media. All the links in the description. Definitely appreciate everybody for checking in. Let me know how you feel about this. It's just my personal opinion. Don't get in your feelings. Y'all know what it is. Mr. One Time for the One Time. CJ Goodfella.